Hello, Arc Matter here, and welcome to the show. Now, I wasn't going to do a video, but I'm not feeling too bad. I'm still debating if I'm going to take the day off from work tomorrow, because going to the con and having cold and or flu is most probably not the coolest thing, but because then having costume on and cosplay, you work up a lot of sweat. Maybe I sweated it out enough to help me feel better. So, hello and welcome to the show. Arc Matter is in the house. Yes, I am. Con is over. And what's in the bag? I always stop at Target on the way home from the Comic-Con in Columbus. And here's my badge. I didn't win a lot of great cosplays. The overall winner was Skeletor, which I'm glad. Video will be up in a little bit. Hopefully I'll have it on by tonight or it'll be tomorrow. Plus I got a couple of little videos to put on. My most recent video, you got to check it out, is on what deal I got. Great deal I got from the great people in my local Walmart. They know me. It's not they said Supercenter, but I don't call it Supercenter. But they seen me walking through, and the one manager goes, "Hey, I got another arcade system. Do you want it?" And he goes, "We're not gonna display them anymore." And I said, "I don't know. What do you want for it?" And he's like, "Oh, this amount, and go check out the video, and then you can find out for yourself how the rest of the story went." So shout outs real quick. 3 Geeks Network. So much fun hanging out with them guys. Listening to them get off topic is most probably one of my favorite parts of the show. Because Jason always comes out and he always is all happy about the topic, and then it gets completely off the rails and goes all... I mean, it doesn't, like, it just expands, okay? So it's like when you throw a pebble and you create all these ripples, because there's so much stuff to talk about. These ripples are still in the same spot where he started, where he threw his quote and or what he was going to talk about, his topic. So the inner layers of the ripple will still have all the things that we liked as the show went on. Max and the rest of them there. Mike Magee, missed you, buddy. If you get the video, if you watch my video, missed you. I'm sorry, I don't remember the new guy. And Dan the man, he was in there throwing some of the old school stuff, way old school stuff in there, because he had mentioned he's a little bit older than the rest of the guys. So anyhow, that's out of the way. Make sure you check out their podcasts. I guess they're coming back to YouTube again. Make sure you check them out. They are a great bunch of guys. I would love to do all the topics they do all the time, but I'm by myself, so I don't have anything really to bounce off of people, so I end up just doing my own thing, which makes me feel more comfortable. Cosplay, give your cosplay powers. Make sure you check him out. He'll give your cosplay powers. Go check him on Instagram or the Nerdbot Media, and Nerdbot Girls. Check them out. Actually saw them at the Adam Daily Woo video. I seen them on there, which is kind of cool. Sent them a message private, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, we're cool. We're on the Daily Woo." I was like, "Yeah." So, and then XDA for all the tablet stuff I'm currently doing. Black Friday is coming, so I'm sure there'll be lots of things for me to talk about as we get closer to Black Friday. And Mike, voice talent Mike, the glass is empty, I think it's called, or whatever. I keep forgetting to bring a sticker up here. Make sure you check out his podcast too. He's a great person too. YouTuber, podcaster. I could most probably have a huge list of people on here, and I could go most probably into 15 minutes of all my great people that I like. Like I said, the video will be coming up here hopefully tonight or tomorrow. Plus a couple of tidbitty cool little videos I did in between at Wizard World Columbus, which I had a lot of fun. What's in the bag though? First, at the Comic-Con I picked up a couple little things, and of course everybody gets prizes when you go to 3 Geeks, or they try to get everybody stuff, which is awesome. Giving is a huge key thing for me. I do a lot of stuff, and sometimes I should, charge or whatever when I do cosplay work, or I do little commissions or whatever. But sometimes I don't charge people for things. I want everybody to be happy and confident in stuff. And I also, I charge for like the materials and stuff like that. But I did pick up this little Baymax pin. He's a popsicle which I thought was pretty cool, and he's melting right there. But I'm not a huge lover of pins, but this one kind of caught my attention because it don't look like Baymax exactly, so maybe I can get away with like, oh, it's not Baymax. But there that is. I picked up a little pin that was from the con. Of course, I got my free Saturday badge from there. And then 3 Geeks had their thing, and I'll pull this out of the bag. I didn't buy it at Target, but 3 Geeks had this, so I have an X-Men movie, Dark Phoenix, thanks to them. I haven't seen it yet. I know it got, ripped pretty bad by everybody, but yeah, I can add it to my collection because it needs to go with all my X-Men stuff. Let's just put it that way. So I'm not going to hate on it because I haven't seen it really all the way through yet. So there. So here's what I got. Now, I've been wanting one of these for quite a while. I'm not a huge bag person, but this was the anniversary and/or special New York, NYCC, New York City Loungefly bag that I picked up, and I was seeing them on like Etsy and the different apps and stuff, selling for almost $50 to $60. We just happened to walk in. And I got the bag for they must have just restocked maybe just a few hours before we showed up, and I got me one, and I'm pretty pleased. I will use this for like some of my when I go to some of my conventions and stuff to help me, carry a few of my things. So I think it's pretty cool. It's one of the bags that there was a Chibi one not too long ago, but that was a Marvel one too, and it was kind of cool. But I was really tickled to get this, so I paid. I didn't pay flipper prices, which I'm really happy. Though I am a reseller on Mercari, I do sell stuff on Mercari. A lot of my stuff that if I get extra or if I get one and then somebody else got me one, I put it on there. Yeah, so I was so tickled. I was like, whoa, there's like 2 of them. So I got myself one. So there we go. So that's out of the way. And of course, for my better half, out of the bag, picked up the New York Liberty Fall 2019 Fall Convention Hello Kitty Lady Liberty, which I just think is pretty cool. It is really neat. I'm not a huge Hello Kitty fan, but I like the way that this one was kind of really molded and put together. That's the attraction to me, and sometimes on the Funko line is quality that sometimes they put in, and sometimes the quality is very superior, and sometimes it's kind of off. But very happy and very pleased. I think this quantity run on the Hello Kitty was a little bit lower than normal, but there was just so much stuff that was in. That's what I was looking for. I didn't get a Boba Fett, so I don't know what happened there. I didn't get a Boba Fett, but I'm pretty happy with what I got. So that's what was in the bag from Target, and I think that's it. Like I said, the cosplay contest video will be up hopefully tonight or tomorrow. I got a couple things I need to do yet, but please please subscribe, and thanks for hanging out with me, and we will catch up with you soon.